Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer, yet again back with Endless Space in my Zerg playthrough. This is the second day of my playthrough and technically speaking day 3 because yesterday I was unable to record anything whatsoever, mostly due to the fact that I had to upload the footage from the previous day, and because I had some serious internet problems I kinda had to dedicate my day on that, and when I dedicate my day on something I usually do not record anything else. Second note, more background noise, because I recently bought, or to be more precise, got as a present a really big fan. Now, I did turn it down, I should say, to the smallest power possible so that I can at least survive in this hot heat that is unbearable, to be honest. But there's no way of me turning it completely off, so I'm sorry about that, but it ain't happening. No. I mean, I figured either I make a video cast with a little bit of background noise or not make it at all, so I guess this is what I have to do. Also, I completely forgot what I was doing last time. I do remember I won a battle and it was kinda awesome. I don't remember anything else that I was doing. Where am I in terms of tech tree? Yes, I know that I have Destroyer. I have it for quite a long time, I guess. I ain't going for extreme metallurgy, but it's still going to take me a while. Hold on a minute, wasn't it like 5 turns? I could swear that I read that it was 5 turns for extreme metallurgy. I mean, it was 2 days ago, so I could be wrong. There is nothing surprising about that, but still, something fishy around here. I think I'm going to check my previous videocast after making this one. So anyway, what are you and what are you doing? Okay, a colonization ship that is going somewhere. Well, let it go. Oh, that's terrific. Can I please find a place where I can settle at? I mean, seriously, I'm not asking for much. Why do I have to start right next to every single faction that is in this game? Seriously, Sowers have their homeworld literally right next to mine, and Horatio are like just a little bit further away than that. This is... man, this is unfair, unjust, and all kind of this nonsense. I'm going to kill them for that. Not like I wouldn't kill them anyway, but still, that just expresses my deepest emotions. And let's start our video with a bang, aka a battle. Now, last time I remember my tactic, aka fire first, care about myself later, tactic worked pretty well, so I guess I will go for it again. I do not really remember what cards did I go for, and well, now I remember that I do need to set a clock for myself. How many minutes do I think have passed? I don't know, I will set it for 32 minutes. It's a safe bet. At least I believe it is. So, my beams should do all the job, so, I mean my laser, so I'll just go for... no, not magnetic field, I will go for short circuit, that sounds about right. And did they survive till the medium range last time? I think they didn't, so I will go for another persistence. Now we both used a short circuit. For me it is going to be kinda a problem. Mostly because I already have a horrible aim because of my faction trait, and I generally don't really aim my lasers at the opponent. I just like fire them and hope that they will hit something. That's pretty much it. And as you can see, this is hurting me quite a lot because I'm unable to kill the enemy quickly. I mean, I did kill them relatively fast before they were able to take down any of my ships, but I suffered some damage regardless. Still, I could not ask for more. Looks like I am completely pawning my opponent, who is totally ill-equipped to fight a laser-based fleet that is going for a total collapse cannon technique on top of that. Now I'm going to lay siege on the enemy's homeworld, because hey, why not? It will be faster to kill them after they lost their homeworld for obvious reasons. My hero gained a level. Obviously I'm going to go for Tinkerer, because that's what I want to go for, because it gives me access to the field model, but it gives me the exact same thing as Zilliant. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but what I do want to have is the fleet regeneration thingy, because it's kinda useful. Then I will go for more damage and more damage and some more damage. And for the first time in me playing Endless Space, I will not care about defense at all. I will stay at 7 till the end. Now, technology has finished researching because of that battle. That's very nice indeed. It will allow me to construct some more stuff on my systems, which is always a good thing. Now, do I actually want to construct some stuff? Lava, Arctic, Asteroids, Tundra, and Desert. Well, I have lots of Tundra, so I'm definitely going for that one. I don't really need stealth construction. I don't feel like my systems are in danger, and even if they were, I do believe I have Furious Warriors trait that allows me to defend for a little bit longer, regardless of whatever is happening. So yeah. Next turn I'll colonize this Aurora Waves Earth planet. For now I can hold on with that, because actually I don't have to, because next turn I'll have more population regardless. I might as well colonize it this turn, so next turn I will still have the same amount of population on this planet and just get a 1 extra population mark on the other planet, so I can go for that, no problemo. Koha, do I have to? No, it's still very slowly developing. I guess in 3 turns it will at least have a next citizen mark, which is always something to remember about. Man, I cannot speak today, can I? Well, it's not a big change, but still. Can I go for... No, I can't go for more tax rate, which is unfortunate, because I do need myself some more dust. I could... you know what? Actually, before I... Get out of here. Before I go for extreme metallurgy, which is kind of awesome and epic and all, maybe I should go for... Where is it? Where is the upgrade I was thinking about? It was somewhere here. Give me a second. Wait a minute, where is it? The upgrade I'm thinking about is the one that allows you to add 1 extra trade route to your systems. I could swear it was over here! Under relativistic economics unlock both xenogrelacies and extra 1 trade route. I could swear they do! That's strange. I mean, it's nowhere to be found. No, that's way higher tech. That's not it either. That's just more money. There's not bonus trade. How did that happen? I mean, oh, sorry about that. I forgot. There we go. Offline. Thank you very much. No, but seriously though, where did it go? If this is like a game design that if you go for this faction trade that I have that is called, give me a second. How is it called? Yada. Not blockade, isolationists. If this allows me to have the upgrade that gives me +1 trade route, then I'm mad. I mean, and it's obviously a little bit too powerful. I mean, I should have this upgrade for our just to balance it. I don't know. I don't get it, to be honest. Maybe it's a bug, maybe not. I surely hope it is a bug, because otherwise it's terribly imbalanced. I mean, with this malus that I have on my race, I could start with per se -1 trade route. Then I install this upgrade on my system, then I have 0 trade routes, right? This would be fine, this would make sense. Now it doesn't make sense, because all of a sudden I don't know if this is a bug or not, and it's simply not self-explanatory, which is what is needed, to be honest. That's my complaint over here. Right, so you keep going, hopefully you will find some kind of planet to populate one day or another. Now Tarsonis has... I said Tarsonis, not other planet. Tarsonis, yes, there we go. I don't want my population to be over here. I want... Actually, what is better? Aurora Waves or definitely mutated flora, because it gives me more food at this point. I definitely need this food. And I'll go for untemporal finance as well. I could go for more alien graphing. I don't really care about it just yet though, and I do know for a fact I need some more dust, so that is precisely what I'm going to go for. Do I need... I can't even benefit interplanetary transport networks, so no. Self-construction, not really interested at. Same goes with hardened framing, so I'll just go for more dust production afterwards. Now, you moved, okay, you don't really have anything to do over here. Now, you, however... I think I might construct one more ship. Actually, wait, I still have 3 turns to go, so never mind. After those turns end, I will have extreme metallurgy that I will be able to construct even more powerful ships, which is going to be amazing. Also, can't wait till I have the science powerful enough to get me into flawless machining sooner rather than later, because having even more powerful lasers at this stage of the game, I'm pretty much going to wipe out anybody else. Unless they actually get a shoot technology, which I know that the AI usually does not go for whatever reason. I mean, not for whatever reason, it's actually kind of hard to get at the start of the game, as you can see. I'll show it to you. It's kind of far away. I mean, for me, it is only on the 3rd tier of technology per se, but if you have a choice between shields versus lasers that almost nobody uses, and upgraded rockets, kinetics, anti-rocket defense, and getting lasers on your own, you usually do not go for shielding. I mean, that's the last thing I believe you would go for, unless you're trying to go for a Scorched F tactic, which will soon be possible because you will be actually able to raise the systems in the next update or so. So then I guess HE batteries would be a possible upgrade, because it will also give you S to go to kinetics, but for now, almost nobody, including the AI, goes for shading early on the game, so that's why lasers are so very effective at this stage. Please don't let it be. I hate this hours. Do they have to ruin everything? Give me one. That's why I hate swords. They just colonize everything. Also, one thing that is going to make it even worse: after I conquer those planets, I will have large gas methane and ministerium asteroids belts. Do you know how hard for me it will be to actually do anything with those planets? Unbelievably hard, because Soras had to choose the hardest planets to colonize possible. For them, I guess it makes sense, because this way they don't really care with their sick bonsai. They are going to be fine regardless, but they know that if I recapture the sisters, I'm going to be pretty much screwed. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's at least what I think they think, if AI can think indeed, which it probably cannot at this stage of AI development, but it doesn't really matter. So, you cheeky bugger. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Actually, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna make him endure the kind of pain that you would not want to endure, or something. I don't really care. I'll get him. That's all I care about. It is chapter 11, my most hated word and number as of now. And only for now, because I have other numbers that I hate even more, but still. Oh, I hate you so much. If it destroys my nestship, I'm going to be mad. But I'm actually going to be even more mad if you know what is going to happen. My nestship will escape into the system I don't want it to escape. Which is probably what's going to happen. So let's just wait and see. Yep, totally going backwards. Ugh, I hate it so much. This game is gonna be the death of me. It probably is. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. It just hates me. I love it, but it hates me. So yeah. Right, is there anything else that I can actually do? Not now. Next time I'll get extreme metallurgy, then I will be able to pack my ship with even more lasers. But I will not go for next laser tech just yet. I will not be able to use it that soon anyway. So instead I will probably go for... I do need to deal with enemy kinetics, but I don't see any card. I can't even think of any card that would allow me to deal with kinetics without weakening my lasers. So I'm not going to go for that one. I'm not really going to be able to use another Baronic Collider anytime soon, so I'm not going for this update as well. What do I want to go for then? I might actually go for botanical scanning, because first of all, more happiness always good. Secondly, more food is always good as well when you are playing not as Soras, because Soras are clearly bad, but that is a clear fact to everybody who has ever even thought of playing this game. I'm not even saying about playing this game, even thought about playing this game as Soras is all bad. If that makes any sense whatsoever. And surprise, surprise, I have extreme metallurgy. I'm unable to use it because I don't have access to hexaferron. Because it's, well, surprise, surprise again, on my lava and barren planet, which is terrific. I mean, I do want to be able to cleanse the lava sooner rather than later, because I'm Zerg, or at least I pretend to be Zerg. Still, this game today, it simply hates me. Also, I don't want you to be residing on this planet. I want you to be on Zerus 1, because this will give me even more food. More food means more people means more taxes. And the grain just crashed. Am I still recording? I have no idea. Alright, as you might probably have guessed, the game just crashed. I'm not going to split the video, no, because it would not make any sense whatsoever. Not at this stage it wouldn't, because we still have quite a long way to go before the video ends. And yeah, there's not much more to say. This is actually my third crash in the history of me playing Endless Space, which is quite substantial. Other guys usually don't do it this well. So even though you could argue that Endless Space is post-release, so it's not supposed to have those bugs, still, compared to every other games, including AAA titles, it's doing incredibly well in terms of game stability. So I'm definitely fond of that. And I almost forgot to do something with the system. And what I wanted to do is create more. Oh, never mind. I got stuck in my mind for a second. Let's create more hydralisks because, hey, why not? They are useful and seem to be very powerful, which is something I can obviously relate to. Not relate to, be happy about. That's more like it. And I'm going to take a sip of juice. Another. Oh man. You have no idea who you're fighting against. Guy, I just drank a sip of juice. 2 on top of that. Can you drink 2 sips of juice? No, I don't think you can. You have a machine, you have no mouth even, probably. Even if you did and drank this juice, it would probably, you know, just go corrupted from the inside, whatever it's called, and be broken and stuff. I can drink juice. Can you drink juice? No, you cannot. Do you even have juice? As a species of race that is actually primary machines, you probably do not. And I have juice. Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Who's the daddy? I'm the daddy. Who's the juice? I'm not actually the juice, but I drink juice. And I'm not actually daddy anyway, so I have no idea why I said that, but apparently well, now I am. First of all, I lost my virginity while making a video without even realizing that, which is quite substantial. Now apparently I also found out that I'm also daddy, which I also didn't know about. Scary things that you can learn while playing video games. Really scary. So, where are my lasers? Oh, there we go. For a second I thought that the captains of our ships forgot to press the fire button. They're like, oh, Captain, there is an enemy fleet over there. Well, that's no problem, Billy. Let me just finish my cup of coffee because, oh yes, sorry, I pretty much don't really care. And that's a pretty bad impression. I wanted to go for... Actually, I didn't know what I wanted to go for. Whatever I wanted to go for, it didn't work out. That's what I can say for sure. So anyway, yet again, obliterated the enemy army without any losses whatsoever. I gained yet another level, which is also very nice. Man, I'm not used to gaining so much levels because in the faction that I designed, the virus faction, my heroes don't gain any levels whatsoever. So it feels really nice to be actually able to get them. It's refreshing, at least for me. Now, yes, there we go, fast reboot is here, which means that the upgrade to fast reboot is, excuse me, also coming. And I believe that Lithium Motor is what I need to get, excuse me, that the juice trying to get out of me, I guess. I believe Lithium Motor is what I need to get Black Hole device, or rather Gravity Well. Gravity Well, Black Hole, what's the difference, right? So, research also has been finished as a result of this battle, Mikusta. I don't really care about... Actually, maybe I do care about hyperscape farms. I might care about them. Then again, I think I care about colonizing lava even more, because it will give me, 1, access to Hex Farm, 2, it will also give me my cruiser, carrier, whatever it's called, Phoenix ship class. I mean, it's called Phoenix in this, for this race, but technically speaking, it's a cruiser, carrier. No, not a carrier, it's a... I think it's a cruiser. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So I'll just queue up this research for now. I can speak very well, because I'm not foreign at all. So... Well, since I have no move with that, why not just be funny and try to attack the system with a weaponless ship? It would be funny if actually I managed to do anything to the system whatsoever. But what is cool is that actually I am blocking the system with a ship that cannot do anything whatsoever. This is kind of hilarious. Now, I know that actually I lost 100 hit points. OMG, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to suicide. No, not really. Okay, more Hydras are at the ready. I think I got to go and filter Sunny's from this pesky little scout. Or actually no, I'll send my Hydras over here so that I can conquer the enemy system a little bit faster, because well, it feels like a way to go. Another Hydra is going to be ready next turn. Actually, I don't care about it being ready next turn. I do care, however, about more food and more happiness. More happiness means that obviously I'll be able to get even more taxes, which is my favorite thing. Because we all know that I'm an evil person, I like seeing my people suffer. Actually, I don't. But the bad thing is, the only reason why I don't want my people to suffer is that I will get less taxes if they do. So, yeah. This is my only reasoning for being a nice guy in this game. It kind of tells something about my personality, I guess. Am I good? Can I end this turn now? I think I can. I'm still losing quite a lot of dust, but that's okay. I'll deal with this. Now, still quite a lot of times to get me a new hero. I do want a new hero to go to Zero's planet and start developing a little bit faster. So I guess I'll go for... Okay, I need a juice so that I don't explode. Give me a second. Okay. That didn't help. Okay. What is going to calm me down? Oh, I know. Give me a second. Just so you know, I'm surrounded by essentially pictures, either of entire group or individual members, so there's a lot of that. They are always there for reaching, even though they probably don't know me. And if they do, then that's kind of creepy. Awesome, but creepy. So, let me just look at them. Okay, now if you're happy, you can destroy this nestship. No, actually, I am kind of serious. It did increase my happiness by quite a bit. And then I no longer care about nestship. You know what? Probably even if I did go to the system I wanted to go, I would find out that it is already populated by those pesky sowers. So, yeah. So I am technically annoyed, but okay. Look, no, I'm not annoyed. I don't really care. So, Hydra's made it, that's very good. Will take me less time to conquer the system and annihilate the sowers. Is that you? I do want to imagine that this is the ship that tried to mess with me. Okay, what is going to deal the most damage to him? Actually, what is going to deal the least amount of damage to him? I don't want him to die in the first turn. I want him to suffer for as long as it can. So what is going to make me deal less damage? Magnetic field. Okay, go for magnetic field. I don't want to deal any damage to him whatsoever. I want him to suffer greatly. Also, I want to look at him. So, what are the controls? Okay, here they are. Okay, the ship is turning, or maybe it's just my camera turning. I'm not sure. I want to see him. Oh, there we go. He got some hits. He got more hits, and he's down. Man, that was too fast. I couldn't enjoy it. Joker would be disappointed. I knew that I would be disappointed. Man, I so did love this line of Joker when he explained why he's using knives instead of guns. That's totally the reason that I would go for if I were a supervillain. That's exactly what I would go for. Exactly. Except that it would probably use something a little bit longer than knife. Say a sword, because it does feel. I feel like more like a sword guy anyway. But still, should I go for fast reboot or just Gravity Well? Well, even if I did go for Gravity Well, I would not be able to use it because it costs me too much dust. So I'll just go for Fast Reboot instead, just so that I can get Trabit Adaptation, which is a very cool upgrade, at least for me. Anything else I can do to this turn? Not much, not probably. So, why is it unlikely that Red Supergiant doesn't have easily colonized planets or gas giants? Okay, easily colonized planets, I guess it makes sense, because since it's Red Supergiant, it probably just recently increased its volume rather rapidly, which also probably means that it, as I said in my previous video, devoured the planets that were too close to it. So I guess that the planets that managed to survive because they were very far away are hard to colonize because they are either asteroids or something like that, or that they are really, really hot now. But why no gas giants? Interesting. I'm curious if this is just developers messing around or if this is actually legit. You know what? Probably not, because as I said, I'm not sure about that, because I'm not a pro in terms of planets and such as I said many times before, but I'm still relatively sure that the only thing that determines the planet's hospitability is its distance to the star that is orbiting. Not only the star type, heat and all of this, but also its heat, volume, mass and all of this in relation to the distance between the star and the planet. Because that is pretty much important. Because, for example, we could argue that Earth is quite close to red supergiant, which is, I have no idea how many parsecs away the closest supergiant is, but well, it would be ridiculous to say that the distance doesn't matter at all. That was a pretty lame way of explaining things, but maybe you catch my drift. If you do, then I am happy. Now, can you please make it into that system? I know that you're probably not going to be able to do anything either because it's already colonized or something, but still, I would like this to happen. And it takes me for ages to kill the Sowers. And I hate them for it. I really, genuinely do. You know what? Actually, I want to send one of those ships. Yeah, go away. Oh, that's nice. Killing a scouting ship actually gave me my ship. Yo, man! That's cool! That's so cool! I'll get back to that. But still, I want to send a single Hydra into Imno system to cover up my my nest ship, which is what I should have done to begin with, been doing to get big, whatever, you know what I mean. So, now that, okay, wait a second, yes, what did I want to do? That's a problem. Well, I definitely do want to colonize this tiny lava ASAP so that I have access to Hexaferum. It will cost me 75 dust. Normally I would laugh at this amount, not this time, no. But it will take me 2 turns, so I guess I could wait. Which means that I'm not going to design my new ship class just yet. Instead, I will let myself get a new laser type. So, 2 turns, 4 turns. I believe that because I'm most probably going to have a couple of fights before I colonize that lava planet, I will be able to get flawless machining within 2 turns because I'll simply get a boost in science regardless. And might as well queue up something else after that, because... Wait, actually, I don't need Hexaferum. No, I would need Hexaferum only if I had advanced containers. But, so, no, actually, that changes things quite a lot, doesn't it? So, if that's the case, I will go for... What I will go for? Nanobaronic particles. It feels like a decent idea to go for. It will also give me intelligent tools, which will be relatively useful later on, I guess. Not quite to get them either way, so might as well do it now. And what else? What else should I get? Xenomineralogy, or what it's called, because I'm definitely not using my trade routes, and I should be, because I have my faction trade that allows me to use them even when I'm at war, so I should definitely be benefiting a lot from that, and I'm not because of my stupidity. So, let me design another ship. I said let me design another ship. There we go, thank you. Designing a ship. That's a Phoenix class ship. It looks kinda awesome, as all Hishu ships do. But, man, I really love them. And they do remind me of Atreides faction. Especially the way Atreides were shown in Emperor Battlefield Dune game. If you don't know that game, then you missed on a lot. I really love that game. It was kinda old school in terms of RTS, or maybe not school, it's just outdated in terms of technology, because for example you could only create units from a single factory and so on and so forth. You know, all those old techniques that has been abandoned a long time ago, but still Empire Battlefield Dune was kinda cool. Actually, why do I say old techniques? If you remember, if you're awesome, Dune 2 didn't have techniques like that. You could create any number of vehicles from any amount of facilities you wanted. I mean, if you had 5 factories, you could create vehicles in all of them simultaneously, so... Yeah, that's something to remember. Dune 2, more advanced than one might expect. And I really love Dune 2. Just in case you were wondering. Okay, that's a rather big ship. I might actually give it 2 depleted armor instead of 3. Actually, I wanted to go for 3. I might go for another one in terms of depleted armor, but I'm not too sure about that. I guess I get more power, invasion, and armor module. What is power? Oh, this high energy capping stat, very good, but it doesn't really decrease the weight a lot, only by half tonnage. That's not a lot, but still something. And 21 lasers. What turret is that? I'll have to check out which turret this is. But first of all, okay, well, I had Hydra, so I need to go for the. Okay, that's yeah. Where's the back? There is the backspace. If I didn't explain it already, okay, I did, but I can explain it again. When I record, I have to move my keyboard around because it doesn't fit my body in the microphone. It sounds strange, but anyway, I have to move it around. That's why I have so many problems typing stuff when, well, as I shouldn't really, especially considering that I'm a writer and most of the stuff I do is tap on the keyboards. So yeah, it's rather ridiculous. Militaristic on the go. They are preparing to be launched, which doesn't sound proper at all. No, it doesn't sound grammatic at all. That's what I wanted to say. And oh, that's not quite what I was hoping for. That's definitely bad, actually. I will go for this kind of tax rate, but still, look at this Empire disapproval, man. They're gonna hype me for it. Even more on Kocha after colonizes lava. Okay, change of plans, don't colonize lava, at least not yet. Because it's gonna be a very, very big issue for me if I'm indeed to do so. Instead, switch to geoindustrial plants because you no longer need alien grafting at all. Okay, I am ready to end the turn and drink a little bit more of juice. Because of that. And another sip. Okay. I wanted to say that there is this wonderful breeze coming in the general direction of my face, cooling me off, but then I realized that's just my new fan. Fan. No, it's fan. You're supposed to spell it fan, aren't you? Yes, you are. So anyway, that's probably not considered as a breeze. It's not natural under any stretch of the imagination. Still, it's nice. It's kinda feels like it actually doesn't feel like I'm sailing at all. I'm also a sailor, yes. I used to be. Now I'm not that much of a sailor. It has been a while since I did swim on any kind of sailing boat. Which is kind of sad because I really like it. I have no idea why I'm not doing it. Actually, I do have an idea. Maybe because there are no lakes in the vicinity of my village anywhere whatsoever. Actually, not even remote. There are no lakes remotely close to where I live. Okay, there are lakes, but there is one definitely not big enough to swim on them in a sailing boat. So yeah, and I'm no longer able to just go on and sail far away like I used to when I was a kid, because simply parents were sending me to those camps to get rid of me, and that's allowed me to actually sail a lot. So yeah, that's no longer valid, I guess. You make me more danced because I definitely kinda need it. So with this dust production, can I decrease my tax rate? I can. Will I decrease my tax rate? No, I will not, because I need to have more dust rather than less. So yeah, I guess I'll go for that. Nest ship, you just keep going in the general direction of this wretch supergiant. What is that wretch? It's gonna be conquered by the amoebas, isn't it? Why nobody likes me? Anyway, I don't like anybody either, so I guess it's kind of fair. Still, I would rather have somebody like me. I mean, I'm entitled to hatred, they are not. They are entitled to love. That makes no sense. Whatever. Let me just kill those guys quickly. What will kill them quickly? I guess another strategy, maybe. I need to get this ability that gives my laser more damage, but it's still quite a long way to go in the technology tree, so that's not going to happen just yet. Maybe some of you might argue that they shouldn't have attack correlation because now they will no longer love me for being peaceful, but I honestly don't care. I'm going to fight with them sooner rather than later, and even though it might help me to fight intense wars at once, then again, Each battle won gives me more science, remember about that, which is very important. This will actually allow me to be on par with Sophons in terms of technology. Maybe not on par, because they have quite sick science gain, but at least compete with them. And everybody knows that I definitely do need as much of my science as possible. Now, if you did hear, or maybe did not, I don't really know, there was my timer going off, so I should be ending relatively soon. Is there anything else I should do? I don't think there is, so I might safely end this turn and to say my outro. Let me just triple think if there is anything else I should do. Nope, doesn't seem like it, so I went right here. It was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you enjoyed my video for whatever reason, then please like it and maybe even subscribe to my channel if you're feeling suicidal. Thank you for watching. Leave any comments you like because I love reading them, and I'll see you online.